Now, we all know how exciting signing new players is, but one of the most important things to do is to keep your better players. And that is what we are going to be talking about in this one. We all know how important it is to keep those young players that we have, the likes of Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli, two of those players that we're going to be talking about in this one, and also William Saliba. Now, according to reports today, William Saliba arrived at London Colney with his agent, and his agent actually posted on his Instagram story while in the room where Arsenal players usually sign new contracts and sign deals and take those photos. So does that mean that William Saliba is about to sign a new contract? Not only that, he was spotted wearing the number 2 shirt. That has also been leaked. Will he be wearing the number 2 shirt? And someone also spotted him at London Colney taking new photos with his agent. So all those things are pointing out to be a new contract. He obviously joined us back in 2019. He's been out on 3 loan deals or loan spells at 2010 at Nice and Marseille, all of them in the French league. But it is now time to have him back. He'll definitely be at an Arsenal player next season, according to Arteta, and according to Edu, this player will definitely be here. It's going to be very interesting to see whether he plays or Ben White plays, or they play all 3 of them with Gabriel. That is something I really cannot wait to see next season. So William Saliba new contract is looking very, very likely. That would be huge for him. That would be huge for him. Like we left Arsenal without really playing a game for us. He never played a game for us, and now he's coming back an international, playing for France, winning awards in the French league. So he's coming back a new player. Basically, it's like we've signed him for 40 million euros right now. It's basically like a new player. So I can't wait to see him playing in the Premier League. Can't wait to see him playing for Arsenal. So that's the latest on William Saliba. Now, what about Bukayo Saka? Now, there's been talks about Bukayo Saka following Saliba in terms of signing a new contract. Now, we've already talked about keeping your best players, but for someone like Saka, it's not only about keeping your best players. If you look at that graphic on screen, the top 10 paid players at Arsenal right now, Gabriel Jesus will be on that list as well, and Odegaard. Pepe is there. Hector Bellerin is in the top 10, getting around 5.7 million per year. Bandlen is on that list. Lucas Torreira, Pablo Mari is on that list. Bukayo Saka is amongst the lowest paid players at Arsenal, alongside Smith and the likes of Nuno Tavares. That in itself is absolutely shocking. Like, Bukayo Saka has been our best player the last 3 seasons. He won the best player at Arsenal last year, at the end of last season. Second came Odegaard. So Saka being at the bottom of that list is very, very weird. Obviously, he did sign that contract a while back. I'm pretty sure if he extends it, it's going to be like, it's going to be a long contract. It's going to be a 5-year contract maybe, and it's going to be a very, very high contract. I'm expecting him to be in the top 5 of those paid Arsenal players after he signs that contract. So Bukayo Saka being the lowest paid players at Arsenal, that doesn't sit right with me, and it probably doesn't sit right with you. Especially if you look at the top 10 with Hector Bellerin, Lucas Torreira, Pablo Mari, all on that list, sorry. That does not make sense at all, but I definitely understand why it happened. Now, Bukayo Saka has become very important for us. I'm expecting him to sign a new contract. Also, to avoid teams like Man City and Liverpool pouncing on him. We all know if he doesn't sign a new contract, his contract is about to expire in a couple of years, 2024. If we decide maybe to sell him next season, or if Man City or Real Madrid come in for him, we can only get like 50 to 60 million. But if he signs a 5-year contract or a longer term contract than that, we can get even 100 or 150 million if we decide to sell him, or if he decides to leave Arsenal. So that's another important factor in that one. What about Gabriel Martinelli? That's another one that we're expecting to open contract talks with Arsenal very, very soon. Another very important player. He had a very good season last campaign. When he was out injured for almost a year, you could tell how much we missed him. And the moment he came back last season, he's a very, very quality player. You can definitely tell. So Saliba is probably going to sign a new contract, and is going to be followed by Bukayo Saka and also Gabriel Martinelli. Exciting times. You have to keep those players. Remember when Tierney signed a new contract, we were very happy. Smith Rowe signed a new contract in that summer transfer window as well. I think it was last year. We need to keep our better players.